Hi. So I made it to Savannah, Georgia. I have been here for a couple of hours, just driving around, trying to find a park. Well, first trying to find somewhere to eat, and then trying to find a park to eat it at, and set up my Starlink and do some editing. But I'm in Georgia, Savannah. And if you didn't know, there's no freaking parking anywhere in the heartland of Savannah. So I left and I got on some other freeway and I ended up somewhere that didn't look like there was going to be anything to eat. So I Googled Arby's, even though I really wanted some authentic food from here. So I'm sitting here in the parking lot of Arby's, and I'm taking my supplements that I have not taken all day. It is late. It is 3:20. Uncle R had a doctor's appointment and all that good stuff. And I was taking my time here. Like, I stopped at Home Depot. I got myself like an AC type of tower fan just to cool down my little area in here when I have ice, because I don't have a freezer. So I'm just gonna stock up on ice and fill it up with water and ice. And so I stopped there. I stopped at Walmart. I stopped at Best Buy. It is flipping hot. And yeah, that's it. So I'm just going to sit here at Arby's and eat my food and try to find a park or a state park or something that I can just hang out at that's shaded until my uncle's done. And then I'm going to go to his house, and then I'm going to hang out for a day or two, and then I'm going to take off back home. I just want to get back to the West Coast. I'm not an East Coast girl, you guys. I miss my mountains. I miss the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, I like the Pacific Northwest, and I'm, as much as I hate the prices of where I live and the way my state's ran. My God, it's hot. I am definitely a California girl. Like I said before, I will definitely visit my brother and my sister-in-law, because I love them to pieces, and it's nice to come to this area. I'm not a city girl. Like, I don't like big cities. The only big city that I like is San Diego. Not an LA girl, not an Irvine or Newport girl. I like my little towns. The city in all of its glory and all of its beauty gives me like gnarly anxiety. I haven't set up my little evaporator AC unit. I just got it a few hours ago. It's sitting here in its box. So it wasn't that expensive, and it's something I can use in my apartment, in my room. So yeah. Okay, guys. I'm probably gonna film a little bit here and there while I'm in Savannah, Georgia. I don't know if my uncle wants to be on camera. If he does, then all for it. If not, then I will film around him. But I'm probably not going to film a whole lot because I haven't seen my uncle in many, many, many years, and he is my uncle on my incubator side. If you don't know what incubator is, I'm pretty sure I said it in an earlier video. I'll say it again. It's my birth mother. It's her brother. I don't talk to my birth mother anymore. I have no desire to talk to her anymore. She's a very selfish woman. Hence why she gave me up. Thank God she did, though, because I had a beautiful life with my parents. I had the most beautiful life with them. My life probably would have not been so good if the incubator kept me. But what I am happy about, and to my heart and my soul, is my uncle, because I just adore him. I do. I love him. He's calling me right now, probably telling me to come over. I am going to hit you guys up later. I'm going to see what my uncle wants here when I decide to film. Okay, bye. Okay, so my uncle told me to start heading my way over to his house in about 30 minutes. So I am going to start heading my way over there right now. And I'm going to stop at a gas station or something and throw away some trash, brush my teeth, and clean myself off because I'm not made for this heat. I am going to head my way to my uncle's, and I will take some footage. He's going to show me around. And yeah, so I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, bye.
Unsuspecting souls deep within our Savannah marshes, never to be heard or seen again. But here, this being the 13th and final colony, Savannah has had a lot of bad luck. We've suffered through fires. This home coming up has survived every major fire and blaze in its path, despite being in the direct line of the inferno. It is the old pink house. Anybody interested there? Okay. Stucco. But because of the heat and the intensity of the blazes over the years, it caused the red brick to bleed through the white stucco, turning the home a light pink. Finally, they just kept it that way. They said, forget it, we'll just keep it pink. Now, it was built in 1771 for James Havard, this home, because of the British occupation of Savannah during it is on your right-hand side. Sadly, Mr. Haversham was only going to be able to live in this home for about 10 years together. She's having the affair with the home's architect. Mr. Haversham was so distraught, upset at this. He went into the basement, he fashioned himself a little necklace, and he hanged himself.
Oh.
However, this is highly unlikely. You know why? Because back then, Colonial Park Cemetery, which is where everybody was buried, would not allow anyone who committed suicide to be buried on its hallowed grounds. And guess where Mr. Haversham was buried?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, regardless, communication can come in all shapes, sizes, and forms. Everybody knows about our pendulums and our tarot cards and our anything from our Ouija boards, you name it. But here in Savannah, people move here and they live here. They love it wasn't always that way. See, many of the enslaved Africans that were trafficked into this city were brought here from the windward coast of Africa, including present-day Senegal. And in fact, they would actually just bury you in an unmarked grave somewhere. If you did have a spot, they might put a fence up around it, but it didn't have any gates, so your spirit was allowed to be free.
I'm still tripping out that you're only 12 years older than me. That's a trip.
I never really thought about that. I feel like I'm like 20 or 30 years older than you. But
Just see that we still have everybody. It would later be said that Molly would be found hanging from the rafters of the carriage house out back. Some say it was a guilt-riddled suicide. Some say it was a murder meant to keep her quiet. But once again, is it just a story? How do just 10,000 bodies fit in 6 acres? Well, easy answer. Literal. You guys know Tetris, right? Yeah, same mentality. You see an empty spot, you fill it. Just larger in each direction. But much like we do here in Savannah, we knock those tombstones over, we put up this fence, and we pave these roads and sidewalks without moving the bodies. See, right now you're literally standing on many a long forgotten grave. So as we walk around tonight, please do mind your step, for you don't know who's underneath that bump in the sidewalk.
They can't keep bartenders. Lots of bartenders have quit because at closing time, they actually say they've been pushed or shoved or had their head pushed down on the bar. If you are interested in a more interactive experience, we do have ghost hunters at 416 West Liberty, and I've got discount cards for those. They give you the Ovilus machines, they give you all the voice messengers, all that fun stuff that some of you might get into. I know, right? I don't touch it. Oh, you did? Did you have a good time? Then it is greatly appreciated. And I will leave you with some parting words now. Look at the ship, everybody. Check that out, huh?
Oh yeah, so cool.
My parting words are, well, be careful where you tread, for you walk all over Savannah's think you don't? That's all I can say on that. Yeah, how many people are staying for a couple more days? Anybody? Well, shoot! You can go to Colonial Park Cemetery, walk around, check it out. I was telling one of our guests, we've taken tons of pictures in there. We've gotten everything from a large 6-foot man shrouded all in black walking through there, a woman in an antebellum dress. I even have a picture of a ghost Sheltie dog.
Oh.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy though because it's like a skeleton and then you can see the outline of the fluffy ears. It was running through the cemetery.
Oh, right.
But if you're curious also,
see
go
a
on
ghost
board,
doggy.
go online and check out the Sorrel Weed House.
Hello. So I just got back from having an amazing evening with my uncle. I got to meet his beautiful wife, Tyra, and she just had foot surgery, so she is not really doing a lot of walking or anything like that. She's in bed, obviously. She has her sister here taking care of her, and my uncle has a pull-out couch that I was going to be able to sleep on. Oh my god, my hair today, I cannot believe I was out with my hair like this. Anyways, he has a pull-out couch, but the pull-out couch isn't pulling out, so they put me up in a hotel for the night. I told him he didn't have to, and he was like, no, I want to. I want you to be in air conditioning. I don't want you sleeping in your van. He's like, it's just too hot and humid, and it is. It is really hot and humid. But we had such a good time, and my uncle is so awesome. I love him. As you can tell, I did film what we did. We went on the fun ghost tour. That was awesome. I loved it. I want to do more of that kind of stuff. I love it. It was rad. But yeah, he is so funny. He cracks me up. So yeah, so I am packing a bag again to stay in another hotel for the night. So yeah, so we did the ghost tour. I can't remember what it was called, but I did get the lady's information because she has another tour for us to do. Not this time, when I come back here in October, most likely. Yeah, so we did that ghost tour, and then we went out to eat. We went to a Chinese restaurant. It was a Chinese buffet, which was good. It was really good. They had this crab casserole. Oh my god, it was so good. I love Savannah, Georgia. I'm just gonna say that right now. I love it here. Yes, it is hot and it is muggy and it's miserable when it comes to that kind of stuff. But other than that, I could handle it. I could handle it for like a month out of the year. Come out here and visit with my uncle, and then go down and visit with my brother and my sister-in-law. And I love Tyra. I love Tyra, my uncle's wife. She's beautiful. She's funny. She is a lot like my uncle. She just laughs. She laughs, and I love it when people are just laughing people. Like, I am so much more like him than like my incubator. I won't call her what he calls her because it's not nice, but it kind of sums up my incubator in 2 words. He told me some things about her today because I only know her version of herself, and my uncle is 5 years younger than my incubator, so that makes him only 12 years older than me. So my incubator gave birth to me when she was 17. So the picture of him holding me when I was like 2 or 3 days old, he was only 12. So he's only my uncle's only 12 years older than me. Isn't that crazy? Like, that is so crazy to think that my uncle is that young. Like, it's nuts. I mean, it's happened, and I don't judge anybody. Like, the best thing she did for me, and like my uncle said, like, he wishes that he would have known me when I was younger, and he wishes that I was in his life, because he even said that the moment I was put in his arms, he felt an immediate bond to me. And I feel that with him. I felt that with him the first time I met him. But even though he wishes that he was in my life all those years that I wasn't, which was 50 years, my life would have been so much different, and I probably would not be here to be talking about it. Because the way my incubator lived her life, and at 67 years old, she's still doing the same shit. It's like, what the frick is wrong with people? Like, I get wanting to stay young, but come on. Like, you have to mature and like grow up sometime. You can't just like, I'm in shock with what he told me transpired only a few years ago. Like, put it this way. I'm surprised she's not in prison right now. Like, she should be in prison right now. What she did, she didn't kill anybody. And how I turned out to be how I am is probably, yes, thanks to my parents who saved me from a life in orphanages and foster homes at the young baby age of 9 months old. Thank God. Even though my mother and I had our issues, and yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Thank God. Thank the Lord above for being put up for adoption and for the parents who have become my parents. Like, thank God. That's all I have to say. I would either, one, not be here. I believe she probably would have left me in a fucking hot car, or would have forgotten me somewhere, or I would have been kidnapped, or I would grow up to be probably a junkie. So that's all I gotta say about that one. And he wants to take me to the crab shack. And I do want to see Savannah a little bit more, because where I was earlier on in the day wasn't Savannah. It was like South Savannah, but it wasn't Savannah. It wasn't the main city of Savannah. And there is so much rich history there, and there are so many cool haunted places. I do kind of want to go to the cemetery. I almost want to ask my uncle if we can go to the cemetery earlier on in the day. I'm kind of overshooting because I can go shooting anywhere. And I think I'm going a different way home, you guys. I don't think I'm going to go to Vegas. I can always go to Vegas. But I think I want to go somewhere else. Somewhere cooler. Because here's the thing. If I go to Vegas, right, then on my way back to the 395, I have to go through Death Valley. And I don't know if I want to take Clyde in Death Valley in the summer. Like, we went to Death Valley in April, and that was fun. And it was hot. Death Valley in the summer? No. So it's really late. It's like 11:30. And I need to jump in the shower because I am disgusting. There's no way I'm getting in a clean bed feeling like this, because I do feel disgusting. Like, so sticky and gross and ugh. So I'm gonna head off. So I will catch you guys mañana. Bye.
Oh, that's the big guy. Oh my goodness. Look at these gators.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
They're at the restaurant.
It's so cool.
Are they taking the bait? Oh, nice. Look at that. Oh, they like you.
That one's the one I just fed.
Yeah. Is that right? You didn't trust it at first, huh?
Oh, he's trying to get one. Oh, there's so many. Oh.
Yeah, that's what we were just saying. He just took a selfie. So, yeah. All right.